Health Exposed. This person has only 14.8K subscribers. I'm subscribing. Gotta help him out. Gotta help him out. This is what your blood type reveals about your ancient ancestors. I mean, I'm curious about that, but honestly, I really want to get like my DNA heritage figured out. I mean, I know roughly like how much Native American I am, white. When I say white, I don't know what demographic of white. It's just white. I know how much white I am. I know how much Hispanic I am, but yeah, I don't know how much of each location or each demographic I am. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna check this out.
You were born with a code inside your blood, a code that has been passed down through your family for thousands of years, and most people have absolutely no idea what it means. Your blood type is not just a medical detail, it is a message from your ancient ancestors, and by the end of this video, you will finally understand what that message says. Here's something your doctor never told you. The ABO blood group system is over 20 million years old. It predates the existence of modern humans. It predates civilization. It predates agriculture. And the specific blood type flowing through your veins right now, whether A, B, AB, or O, tells a remarkable story about where your ancestors lived, what dangers they survived, and what made them different from everyone else.
You know, I don't know why. I love these masks. I've always found like the Black Plague doctors so fascinating. So fast. I mean, they wore masks that did absolutely nothing for them, but there's something creepy about it. Absolutely creepy.
Some blood types are linked to ancient plague survivors, others to the world's first farmers. One blood type may even trace back to a single small tribe that nearly went extinct. Stay with us because the revelation about your blood type is coming, and it will change how you see yourself. In 1901, Austrian scientist Karl Landsteiner discovered the ABO blood group system and won the Nobel Prize for it. But what Landsteiner could not have known is what modern geneticists have uncovered in the decades since. A landmark 2012 study published in Nature Genetics analyzed blood type genes across 57 populations on every continent. The findings were extraordinary. The distribution of blood types across the globe is not random. It is a map, a genetic map of human history, of migrations, of epidemics, of survival. And researchers at Stanford, Oxford, and the Max Planck Institute have all confirmed your blood type is one of the most direct genetic links you carry to your ancient lineage. Let us start with the most common blood type on Earth, type O. If you're...
I thought I was more rare. I thought I was more because rare is like O is like the universal giver, and then AB is the universal stealer. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say taker. They're stealers. They take everything from everybody. They don't care. They don't care. But I thought O was supposed to be because because it can't receive anything other than O, it could easily go extinct. But again, what do I know? What do I know?
Blood type is O. You carry what geneticists call the ancestral blood type, the original human blood type. Type O dominates in populations with the deepest roots in Africa and the Americas. Indigenous populations in South America have type O rates above 90%. This tells scientists that the first humans who crossed the Bering Land Bridge into the Americas roughly 15,000 years ago were almost entirely type O. But here's where it gets fascinating. Type O blood has a unique advantage that kept your ancestors alive. It carries natural protection against malaria, one of the greatest killers in human history. In regions where malaria was rampant, type O people survived in higher numbers. They passed their blood on. They survived. If you are type O...
Well, it's a good thing that malaria is very common here in the United States of America. I definitely won't catch it now. It's like I'm at no risk to begin with, so it does me no favors. It does me no favors.
You are literally the descendants of survivors. Now let's talk about type A, and this one will surprise you. Type A blood rose to dominance approximately 10,000 years ago, exactly when humans in the Fertile Crescent of the Middle East began farming for the first time. This is not a coincidence. When humans shifted from hunting to farming, their diet changed dramatically. More grains, more starches, more settled sedentary life, and the human body responded by favoring a blood type that handled this new lifestyle better. Type A individuals have higher levels of a specific enzyme called intestinal alkaline phosphatase, which
The thing is, it's like, I understand how it's basically microevolution and how your body adapts. Like, you can take a species from one place in the world and slowly integrate it into another place in the world. And as they multiply, their genes will adapt to that environment. You can do it with birds, you can do it with lizards, you can do it with like so many animals. I can understand how humans went through that too, but was it of course it was a gradual process, but with it being a gradual process, in like the United States, there's this huge push for, well, not a huge push. There is a push because it's more expensive. No one's going to really achieve it, for like the going back to the way things were when we were barbarians, like going back to that. Will we regress through time? But how many generations does it take to regress? That's what I'm curious about. Like, how many generations will it take for your blood to basically go back to the way it was originally when, whatever, you were just eating red meats. Just eating red meats and nothing else. Hunting the antelope? The antelope. Spearing it, or taking the bison home and just eating that meat. Not having any sort of other diet in your system.
Processes the fats and carbohydrates in a grain-heavy diet more efficiently. So if you are type A, your ancestors were likely among the world's first farmers, civilization builders, people who changed the course of human history. But there is a dark side to this story. Stay with us. Type B blood tells one of the most dramatic ancestral stories of all. Genetic research shows type B originated in the nomadic tribes of the Eurasian steppe, the vast grasslands stretching from Eastern Europe to Central Asia and Mongolia. These were not farmers. These were horsemen, warriors, survivors of brutal winters and endless plains, people who followed animal herds across thousands of miles of open land. And their blood reflected their lifestyle. Type B individuals have been shown to have stronger immune responses to certain viral infections, a critical advantage for people constantly moving through unfamiliar territories and encountering new pathogens. The highest concentrations of type B blood today are found in Central Asia, India, and parts of China, the exact route of the ancient steppe migrations and the Silk Road. If you are type B, your ancestors were some of the most resilient travelers in human history. And now we come to the most mysterious blood type of all, type AB. Type AB blood is only about 1,000 to 1,500 years old, making it by far the youngest blood type in human history. It did not exist in ancient humans. It appeared when populations that had never mixed before suddenly came into contact. Specifically, when the type A farming populations of Europe and the Middle East encountered the type B nomadic populations from the steppe. Through trade, conquest, and migration, a new blood type was born. Type AB carries both A and B antigens, meaning...
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I can feel my wife basically smirking at me right now. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But it's funny because, again, my wife has explained this to me so many times on how I have O, even though my parents are like A, B, and B. I mean, it's how it passes down through the genes, and like how I have brothers that are B and A or whatever, and I'm like the only. I mean, I don't understand it. Because you think if AB is the future and my parents are both that, how did I end up with O? How did I end up with O? Is it because the one who's laughing at me right now is a universal taker, and she just needed to get with the universal giver? Is that what it is? Is that exactly why? Is that the only reason why I'm an O when I should have been an AB? It's like, I don't get it. Yeah, I would think I would have been the mixture. I mean, where my father, my grandparents, I mean, my mom is white, so I guess that took over. That took over entirely. So I got that huge dose of DNA, which gave me O exclusively, even though both my parents don't have O at all. But yeah, I mean, the fact that AB, gosh, supposed to be the future. I guess I'm just an old crustacean.
Your immune system is the most universally adaptable in the human species. AB individuals are called universal recipients. Their bodies can accept blood from any other type. Only 4% of the global population is type AB. If this is your blood type, you carry a genetic heritage that is literally the meeting point of two ancient worlds, farmer and nomad, east and west, settler and wanderer. You are genetically a bridge between civilizations. Now here's what we want you to understand, and this is the part that most science channels never tell you. Your blood type is not just a category, it is a survival story. Think about what had to happen for your blood type to reach you. Your ancestors had to survive plagues that wiped out entire populations. They had to endure famines, wars, migrations across continents. They had to meet, fall in love, and have children against all odds across thousands of years. And through all of that, their blood survived and became your blood. There is something else remarkable. A 2019 study from the University of Vermont found that blood type genetics have remained remarkably stable across 50,000 years of human evolution, meaning the blood running through your veins is almost genetically identical to the blood of your ancestors from before recorded history. You are not just a modern human. You are the living end of an ancient genetic line that stretches back further than any civilization, any language, any religion on Earth. Let that sink in for a moment. Now, what does all of this mean for you today? Because this is Health Exposed, and we always give you something actionable. Your ancestral blood type comes with real, documented health tendencies that modern medicine is only beginning to fully understand. If you are type O, research from Harvard Medical School shows type O individuals have a significantly lower risk of heart disease and certain cancers compared to other blood types. However, you
avoid heart disease. So what I'm hearing is I can get obese as I want and not have to risk heart failure. Maybe I don't need to work out. Maybe I just need to put on the weight. I just need to put on the weight, bring on the mountain mass.
may be more prone to stomach ulcers due to higher H. pylori sensitivity.
Never
Your
mind.
ancestral diet.
I was like, oh gosh, stomach ulcer. Never mind. Never mind.
High in lean animal protein, and your body still responds well to it. If you are type A, studies show higher cortisol responses to stress, meaning your body reacts more intensely to pressure. Your ancient farming ancestors lived in tight cooperative communities, and that social sensitivity is still wired into your biology. Regular stress management is especially important for you. If you are type B, you have a stronger tendency toward a diverse microbiome, reflecting your nomadic ancestors' exposure to varied environments and foods. Probiotic-rich foods and dietary variety genuinely benefit type B individuals more than any other group.
That explains why I do better with like just a protein-based diet. Of course, I don't have like red meats. It's more like chicken, beans, that kind of stuff.
If you are type AB, you carry a dual immune response, meaning you are highly adaptable, but can be prone to autoimmune sensitivities. A 2014 study in neurology found AB individuals have a slightly elevated risk of cognitive decline with age, making brain health practices like sleep, exercise, and omega-3 in.
I've never felt more vindicated. I have never felt more vindicated. I always talk about it. I always talk about how important it is. I've never felt more reassured in what I've been saying. Because honestly, this is something I've worried about. It's just like, you know what? You got to make sure that rest is like one of the most. I remember going through the book like Why We Sleep, and it was a fascinating read because it's even now like researchers don't know entirely why. It just we know we need it. We know we need it because burnout and all that kind of stuff, and your brain can get all foggy. And what is it? 14 days without sleep, you literally die on your feet. You literally die on your feet. So it's like, yeah, I've always been adamant about this kind of stuff: exercise, healthy diet, mental activity. I mean, all this stuff is like, Of course, I don't need to say anything about the exercise. The exercise, I mean, is well done. It's the sleep that's important. Sleep, I think, is one of the most important.
Especially important for you. The most important takeaway? Know your blood type. Not just for emergencies, but because it is a window into who you are, where you come from, and how your body was designed to function. If this video changed how you see your own blood type, share it with someone who needs to know theirs. You might be sharing more than a video. You might be sharing a piece of their history. Subscribe now so you don't miss it. The link is right there.
Yeah. Honestly, that was interesting. I think I've seen more in-depth ones before, but still kind of fascinating. The fact that it actually had like the issues that can arise with those blood types. I mean, I'm curious how the future blood type, which is AB, is the one that has like mental fragility, is the one that deals. I mean, I'm curious as to why that is. You would think like the future blood type would be one that has all the benefits of all the others and none of the issues, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, I find that interesting, curious as to why that happened and how many more years will it take before those are taken care of? Like, how many genes need to mix and change in order for either a new blood type to come into existence or for all the problems of the future blood type to change? I mean, I find that kind of stuff fascinating. Absolutely.
You guys got a video? What's so bad?
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait, wait,